What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns with some awesome news regarding Mafia 3. I realize I'm playing Grand Theft Auto Online. They're both owned by Take-Two Interactive. They're both awesome open world series, so I thought it would be alright. Anyways, Mafia 3 confirmed. The big reveal coming next week, August 5th at 8 a.m. Eastern Time US, 1 p.m. UK, over at Gamescom. We're revealing hashtag Mafia 3 next week. See the announcement trailer on August 5th, 2015 at 1 p.m. UK and, of course, 8 a.m. Eastern Time US, 7 a.m. Central, and over on the West Coast around 5 a.m. So this is very exciting news from 2K, and Mafia 3 is being made by Hangar 3, which was recently formed and is the developer, going to be headed up by Hayden Blackman. He worked at LucasArts from 1990s up until the 2000s. This information, of course, is coming from GameSpot.com. Link below in the description section. Quote unquote, Mafia 3 is the next installment in the popular series known for immersing players into a world of organized crime through rich narrative storytelling and beautifully crafted game world featuring period accurate cars, music, and fashion, according to 2K. And that's definitely one thing I've loved about both Mafia games was the period piece. The first Mafia set in the 30s with the 1930s clothing, the cars, the Prohibition era, and the music. The same thing for Mafia 2 as well in the 40s and early 50s. Now, all we have to go on right now is this image up on the screen. Now, one thing that 2K UK said in a response tweet was this: an image can only tell you so much. So let's look at the image and see what we can find. By the way, if you see something I don't see, let me know below in the comment section. This image comes directly off the MafiaGame.com website, and it's much larger, much clearer, much more defined than the image that was tweeted out by 2K UK. So we can see a lot more. For one thing, I see 5 people, not 4. Originally, I thought there was just 4 people, but there's one guy on his knees in front of the other 4. Now, the other 4, obviously 3 guys, 1 female. Behind them, 4 vehicles, obviously from the 60s and 70s. So that might be where the game is going to take place, somewhere in the 60s, 70s, maybe early 80s. Backtracking to the characters that we see in the image, the 4 are 5. Chances are the 5th one's probably not going to be around very long. So are we going to play as all 4 characters? Are we going to play as one of the characters? Now, if you look at this image from the artwork of Mafia 2, you also see 4 characters, but in the main story, we only played as Vito. So it's quite possible that we may only be playing as one of these 4 characters. We may have to pick out one of the 4 characters, or it could be very similar to the way it's set up in Grand Theft Auto 5, where you switch between several protagonists, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. The third thing I noticed regarding the Mafia 3 teaser image up on the screen is the environment. Now, they look like they're obviously standing next to a shore or a beach. Now, is that a lake? Is it a river? Is it the ocean? Or perhaps even a swamp? I guess we're going to find out next week, August 5th, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. UK, via the Mafia 3 Worldwide Reveal announcement trailer happening at Gamescom.